The New York Knicks are in trouble. For the second straight game, they walked off their home court empty-handed, stunned by a surging Indiana Pacers squad that now holds a 2-0 lead in the Eastern Conference Finals. Friday night's 114-109 loss at Madison Square Garden wasn't just a defeat, it was a reflection of deeper problems that have plagued this team throughout the playoffs. From the opening tip, the Knicks looked flat. The same issues that have haunted them all postseason long, slow starts, miscommunication, and poor defensive execution, were on full display. It's become a pattern. The Knicks dig themselves into a hole early and spend the rest of the game chasing. This time, they never fully caught up. Their starting lineup, once considered among the league's most dominant units, has turned into a liability. This group, which led the NBA during the regular season in nearly every key statistical category, now carries a collective -50+ rating across 14 playoff games. That's not just bad, that's historically bad. And while the numbers tell one story, the on-court body language tells another. Mikal Bridges summed it up best. "I think it's maybe a defensive thing, maybe we're just playing a little too soft in the beginning of the halves. That softness has cost them dearly. In this stage of the playoffs, there's no room for anything less than total intensity." But this isn't just about being outplayed, it's about being outworked and outthought. The Pacers have exposed the Knicks in transition. Time after time, New York has failed to pick up the trailing man. They've allowed open threes, uncontested layups, and fast break dunks that deflate the crowd and give life to the opponent. Pascal Siakam made sure of that. The veteran forward exploded for 39 points on an electric 15-of-23 shooting night. He set the tone early, scoring Indiana's first 11 points, many of them in transition, where the Knicks looked utterly lost. Siakam didn't need to force anything, he simply took what the defense gave him. And on Friday night, that was everything. Josh Hart, typically a defensive anchor, looked overwhelmed. He admitted as much after the game. "We have to be more sound defensively, we can't be having blown coverages." But blown coverages were everywhere. Whether it was a miscommunication on a screen or a late rotation on the perimeter, New York looked unprepared for the constant movement and ball sharing that defines Indiana's offense. The Pacers, by contrast, played with urgency. They moved the ball, set hard screens, and stayed active on every possession. Tyrese Haliburton, Andrew Nebert, and others continually pushed the pace, catching New York flat-footed and disorganized. Now, the Knicks are staring at a daunting task. Historically, teams that go down 0-2 in the conference finals are 6-76 in those series. That's not just a stat, that's a warning. And with the next two games in Indianapolis, the margin for error is gone. There was a time when the Knicks' identity was toughness, defense, grit. Right now, that identity is nowhere to be found. They're being outhustled, outmuscled, and outclassed. And unless something changes fast, this promising season is going to end in disappointment. Make no mistake, this team is talented. They've shown resilience before. But talent without intensity is meaningless in May. And if they don't come out swinging in Game 3, the Pacers could be one step closer to the NBA Finals while the Knicks are left wondering what went wrong. This is the time for accountability. For leadership. For soul-searching. The Knicks can't afford another slow start. They can't afford mental lapses. And they certainly can't afford to keep playing soft, as Bridges put it. The Garden faithful came ready to roar Friday night. But instead, they witnessed a collapse. And now, the pressure shifts to the locker room. It's on the players, the coaches, and the staff to figure this out, and fast. Because if they don't, the Pacers won't just win this series. They'll do it quickly. And the Knicks, once a team of hope and potential, will become just another postseason what if.